Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
And we're live. All right. That's your autopilot disconnect.
Okay, I'm going to set that back here for right now so we can get to that.
Real quick, one thing I didn't show you was if you want to adjust your volume, you're the little knob, I'm the big knob. If you want to adjust your squelch, you push it, and that little light comes on. That adjusts your squelch, little knob, big knob, just like it was.
That's for the headsets.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So if you want to turn you up, it's the little knob, and I'm the big knob over here, and I'm going to turn me up just a hair and turn my squelch down just a hair. There we go.
Okay. Check. There we go. Alrighty. So let's see. We're going to do oil pressure, voltage.
That's, remember, don't touch. But
oil pressure.
Look, but don't touch. That's the Garmin 1000 rule.
Voltage. Amps. Okay. Voltage is green. Yep. Let's see.
Enunciator panel is this right here. So see how we got a pitot heat off? That's good. Hit that and see what that advisory is.
Traffic fail.
Yeah, it'll catch up. It's just initializing all the systems.
Okay.
So go ahead and turn that off and give it a minute. It'll stop.
1 mile 5, runway 20. All right, and then fuel pump off is what it says.
There you go.
Oh, it's quieter. Pitot heat test.
Yeah, usually test it on the ground. We're not going to need it today anyway, but you can see your amps jump up.
Oh, okay.
And turn it off. We're good. It gives you a little warning when you mess with the pitot heat. It's like, hey man, you're...
Set that and clear it. Gosh, okay.
There you go.
Alrighty, and then avionics master is on. We already got that done.
I don't know if I told you this has airbags.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah.
So even in a wreck in a car and a plane, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
FSM setup, IFRP, that's flight plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just
autopilot test.
Autopilot test. Just hit AP. Now see it should say it on your scoreboard AP, right?
Okay.
And now see if you can fight it. You should be able to, so see if you can override it. It might take a lot, but there you go.
Oh, yeah.
So you can override it.
Okay.
And now you push the disconnect.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's just to test it.
Okay. And then lights as required, and the mixture as required, which we need to bring this back. So.
Correct. So we'll go about halfway.
Okay. And then pre-taxi seatbelt harnesses, flaps test, takeoff.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Oops. Okay.
I go all the way to landing to test them, and then I go back to takeoff once it tells me to do that.
Okay.
Yep. So they work.
Traffic. Tango is clear. Fuel test other tank.
Yep. So go ahead and switch.
John Tune.
It'll lock in.
Yep. 24756, departing runway 20. We'll be departing to the west.
And we just want to make sure we have fuel flow. That's all. Gallons per hour, more than 0.
Okay. Heat vent defrost, altimeter set, which we need to get weather.
Yep.
4 miles north of runway 220.
John C Tune Airport.
Automated weather observation 19445 Zulu. Wind 20 at 12. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 14. Dew point -3. Altimeter 3002. Remarks.
Frequency bleed over occurs on all frequencies 1.75.
Okay.
I know, don't forget to set that guy.
Yep, set this one too. Okay, 3002. You set it off that line on the inside, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
just like that.
3002 right there.
There you go.
Okay, and we got AWOS and they do a radio check.
Yep.
Unicom 20 Hotel Juliet for radio check, please.
Your radio check's on and clear.
Alrighty, thank you, Unicom, appreciate it. Alrighty. And pre-test, flight instrument test.
Yeah, it's flight instruments. Just there's really nothing to set, right? You just make sure it's all lines up with compass. Pull this to cage it. Don't forget that.
Okay.
There you go.
Alrighty.
And airspeed should be 0. So what I do is 1, 2, 3 here, and then right side HSI and airspeed.
Okay. So we're all good on that. Then we're ready to taxi.
All right.
Taxi.
So we'll check our brakes and we'll check our flight instruments. Make sure so instead of a turn coordinator, you got that little bar under the arrow.
Oh yeah.
That's your turn coordinator.
Oh, okay.
You just line it up with the arrow.
Cool deal.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Base 2 traffic, TBM 868, Alpha Tango, departing runway 20, staying in the path.
Here, I'm gonna get my junk out of the way here, my cable. There we go.
Alrighty.
All right, give it a go.
John Tune traffic, 20 Hotel Juliet is taxiing to runway 20, John Tune. Okay, and this is where I gotta get my feet up here.
Yep. Yeah, give it a little whirl and get used to it. You'll get it. It looks like we're turning right, or left. So go ahead and push the right rudder all the way in.
Okay.
There you go. And then add a little right brake so tap with your toe. Your right toe. Yep.
Okay.
Push on the top of the pedal. Just tap it a couple times. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of righting it.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So full right rudder if you need to. There you go. So what I tend to do is use full rudder all the time in these planes, and then add the brake as necessary.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so remember not to ride the brakes.
Oh yeah.
These brakes, by the way, you really can't ride these brakes in the Diamond. It gets, I guess one of the weak points of the airplane, the brakes get worn out really easily.
Oh, okay.
As do the tires. So full right rudder and then right brake. There you go. So when you want to stop a turn, you go full rudder and then tap the brakes.
Okay.
Because remember, that nose wheel is just free castering, and you're just kind of directing it with brake pressure and rudder pressure. There's no steering happening with the rudders.
All right. Yeah, it definitely feels weird, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'll get it. So let's get on that center line.
Runway 20.
You'll get it. Just think full rudder pressure is first, and then you add the brake.
Okay.
You getting it?
Oh yeah, I can feel the difference between which one's which now.
Yeah.
True traffic, Bonanza 3787, Quebec, 12.
Be easy once you get it.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very nervous. This is my first time flying this beauty. I mean, she is definitely a beauty, but whew, after I've seen what the value of this plane is, that's what really makes me nervous.
You know, I'm awake today. I had my coffee, so I won't.
Good.
I won't let anything
I can tell with the rudder a little bit too that I do get some feedback as long as I've got airflow down, so it definitely helps out.
Yep, the rudder does.
Traffic, TBM 860 Tango is turning
clear left, clear right.
Runway 20.
Full left rudder and
Into traffic, TBM 868
right.
Alpha Tango.
Oh yeah, a lot easier.
Yeah.
A lot easier. I see what you're saying now, definitely.
Yeah, the only difference is when you want to stop the turn, you got to go the opposite way to get it to stop turning. That's all.
Okay.
A little bit like that. Piece of cake, though.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is like amazing. Alrighty, checklist for run up. Let's see, run up. We're gonna go on this way. Brakes are set. Trim for takeoff.
Yeah, I always go ahead and do that here.
Oh, brakes set. Okay.
Yeah.
And then pump them.
Yep.
Okay.
Trim for takeoff. That's a pretty obvious little setting there. You can't miss it.
Flight control is free and clear. Good there. And let's see. Alter air test closed.
Ah, I forgot to mention that. So you have alternate air as opposed to a carburetor heat or something like that. It's not related to carburetor heat. That's a dumb analogy. But basically, if you had an air intake problem in your air in the front, your engine was running weird, you pull this out and it goes to an alternate source for the air. It's not as clean of air.
Okay.
But it's giving you an alternate pattern. So you just pull that, make sure the engine's still running, then you push it forward again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You also have an alternate static source right here. And you can, that's that little thing. If you pull it towards you, it's on, and then.
Okay, that's out. That's on.
Yeah.
Okay. It was already out this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Flight controls, alternate test closed. Engine instruments are all good.
Yep. We got green on. We got amps, volts. Oil pressure's low, but that's normal at idle power, so that's good.
Okay. EFD enunciation check.
Yep, so nothing's on your alert panel there except for pitot heat off, which is fine.
Okay. Fuel reset set, we done that.
Yep.
Fuel pump on.
Yep.
Mixture at best power.
Short final for
2,000 RPMs.
Yep.
And then prop cycle.
Yeah, I'll show you about the prop cycle, what that's going to be.
Okay.
So run up to 2,000.
2,000 RPMs.
I'm going to show you a prop cycle, and then I'll let you do it.
Okay.
So we only do this for a second. It's dangerous for the airplane to leave it back. But we do that like real quick. We're going to watch the RPM. We're going to go all the way back, all the way forward, real quick.
Oh, okay.
And we want to see that the RPM comes down. Now go ahead and do it again. And watch your manifold pressure. So back, now forward. There you go. And we got a rise in the manifold pressure. And then we're going to do it again and watch oil pressure.
Okay. Okay, oil pressure goes
3
down.
cycles. And you're checking RPM, manifold, and oil pressure. Because the oil pressure is what's causing that. Oil pressure is what causes it to change.
Oh, okay.
So you get a rise in oil pressure when you feather it.
Okay.
And that's called feathering the propeller. When you bring it all the way back, it actually causes the blades to go like that. Totally straight.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Mags right and left test?
Yep. You get quite a drop in this. That's like all diamonds do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and check your other mag, and you'll see it's over 100 RPM loss, but that's normal.
Yeah, they were saying something about 150. Yeah, 175 to 50 on it.
Yep.
And then ALT load?
Yeah, say ELT?
Yeah, ALT.
It's done. It's always on that.
Okay. Fuel and oil pressure's good?
Yep.
Oil temperature's good?
Yep.
Idle closed?
All right.
So bring us back.
Oil temp doesn't have to be up in the green as long as you're above about 100.
Okay. Oh, the oil temperature? Okay. And then throttle friction's good. And we're ready to go. We got one behind us.
I was wondering what was making all that noise.
Alrighty.
All right, so let's get our park and brake off.
Okay.
Now, rotation speed in this is 65, and you're going to climb at about... actually, let me double check that. Grab that checklist. I think it's 65, and you climb at...
71.
It's 60, I'm sorry. So 59.
Okay.
And your best rate of climb is going to be 66. So you're going to rotate about 60, climb out about 65. Hit that toga button on your throttle.
Okay.
So basically, don't even worry about the climb speed. Just pitch for that.
Okay. Alrighty.
And what you're going to do is we're going to climb out at best rate. When we get to about 500 feet up, so meaning 1,000 feet above sea level, you're going to go flaps up. Don't touch those flaps till you get to about 500 feet up because it sinks like... These flaps are really effective.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it sinks a lot. Basically, you'll go flaps up at 500 feet. And then you can let the nose down a little and just climb at a relaxed rate. You could climb at like 90 once you get going.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. Put that back over here.
Here you go.
All right, we're going to depart out to the west.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. John 10 traffic, 20 Hotel Juliet is taking off runway 20, going to be the west departure, John 10.
All right, you got it. Now I'm going to help you through the takeoff just a little, but the only advice I really have is just...
relax.
Yeah, just honestly, just hold it with like 3 fingers like this and just ease it back just a tiny, tiny bit at 65, and you'll see.
Okay.
It'll hop right off the ground. It doesn't do this like a Cessna where you got to pull up.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to pull up in this. You just a little back pressure.
Here we go.
All right. Get on the center line here, and up we go. All right. Oh, so a little more right rudder. There you go. A little more right rudder. Full throttle. Yep. Oil pressure's good. Oil temp's good. And we're getting towards 65.
Yeah, it's definitely a little squirrely.
Yep. Okay. A little back pressure, and that's it.
Wow. Holy cow.
And remember, you got electric trim, so you can go ahead and push that right now and get it comfortable for you. Just center it where you want it, right on takeoff. That's what I do. As soon as I'm off the ground, I trim.
Trim it out.
Yep. Hey, you got her. Takes a lot of right rudder in this plane.
Oh yeah, I started seeing that when it's going. I'm going, okay, that's more than the Cessna usually uses.
Yeah, your feet get a workout. That's for sure.
Okay, and then 500 feet.
2710 is taxi for the ramp for runway 20, John.
500. We're just about there. You can go ahead.
All right.
Flaps up, and you'll feel it.
Oh yeah, feel it sink.
Yep. And then you got to retrim too when that happens.
New traffic, Baron 3684 Yankee is departing runway 20 heading west. Any traffic in the air, please advise.
That's a bad thing to say.
Yeah. You're going to love the steep turn. It's hard to hold altitude in this plane. You'll get it though.
Bring that throttle back a little bit.
There you go. It only takes tiny little changes in the nose to lose or gain altitude.
Oh yeah.
Landing from the east won't be a factor in any fixed-wing traffic.
That little noise means I went down below. I'm glad I didn't do check ride in this one.
Yeah, this plane sure, yeah, right? Even if the examiner was falling asleep, the plane would wake him up and he'd go, oh, you're off.
I'm off. I'm off.
Yeah, this plane yells at you. I'll tell you that. Doesn't let you get away with anything.
I'm telling you, did nothing at all.
And John Tune area traffic.
There you go, though. You got it back.
Kentucky 12 will be on a 1 mile left base to final for 2-0 parallel.
Try one the other way?
Yep, going right in. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Yeah, get that rudder working. You can see your...
Oh, yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, I see what you mean, boy. She wants to drop fast.
Yep, and you just want to barely grab that stick. That'll help if you just use a little bit of pressure. And, we'll do the ILS thing another day, just for time's sake.
Okay. All right, 24 and 24, and we're going direct to tune. KJ. W. Enter.
If you want, I'll show you the first landing to get you comfortable, but...
yeah, if you don't mind, because
so check that out. Your magenta thing does it. So you don't even have to turn knobs, none of that crap. It just
go right this way.
You just follow the course with the...
Oh, there's my line. That's what I was looking for, my line.
Yep. But this is just showing you that anyway, so...
Oh, yeah. Now we just got to get center with that line, bring it over until we center up with it.
Yep, that's it. That's an airline jet CDI right there.
I am so loving this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I got a good flight instructor. He is awesome.
Yeah. Try to keep it fun and safe. Well,
he hasn't let me fire the guns yet, but
we'll get there. We'll start with precision bomb dropping first, and then.
Traffic. Bearing 38.
Okay. Do we need fuel pump on still?
Nope.
North.
So I always use this range thing because this one doesn't automatically zoom.
Okay.
You have to manually go in and get it where you want it zoomed.
Okay. And we are right now at...
Check your scoreboard.
Yeah, there it is, 13 miles out. So we need to go ahead and get our weather.
Yep, and let's start descending. Let's bug an altitude of 2,000. How about that?
Okay, bug an altitude of 2,000.
We won't play with the autopilot yet today either. We'll work on that next time.
Okay.
Let's get down to 2 and go ahead and get the weather.
Unicom, Cessna 733 Charlie Sierra, radio
temperature 14, dew point -4, altimeter 30.
And with the descent, you can do whatever you want. You can either just nose it forward or you can bring power back.
Okay.
Your call.
1.75 nautical miles north of runway 220.
Oh, look at that. That's cool. It's got the little things at 2,000 feet.
Oh, yeah. Little boxes.
Hey!
John C Tune Airport.
That's called HITS, Highway in the Sky.
It's like a video game.
I know. The greatest thing about this plane and the worst thing about this plane, you can get stuck. You gotta forget what's out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, you got a lot to play with.
Yeah.
Dew point -4, altimeter 30.1 remark.
Okay, 3001.
Over occurs on off.
And our winds are favoring 20 still.
Ready and
Contact traffic, bearing 3085 Whiskey.
We'll go back here and then go over here and set this.
20. Contact full stop.
I just can't see if I'm turning in the right direction or not. Okay, 3001. There we go.
All right, now get us down and get us back to tune. You get us in the pattern and I'll take it and show you a landing. How about that for a deal?
Sounds good to me. John Tune traffic, November 20 Hotel Juliet is entering downwind, right downwind traffic, runway 20. John Tune.
All right, want me to show you the pattern?
You got it.
All right, I got the plane.
You had the plane?
All right, so I don't have an electric trim on my side, but that's all right. I'll use that big wheel there.
Yeah, because I definitely want to see how she's going to come down and all that, so.
Yep, so I'm going to bring the power back a little more. It seems like 20's keeping us a little faster than I want to be. Maybe 18, about 100. And tune traffic 20 Hotel Juliet, right downwind for 20, be touch and go, John Tune.
20 Hotel Juliet, that's us.
That's what I said.
Oh, that was you. Okay. I'm going, wait a minute, I didn't know you was talking on it. I'm going, somebody's calling out for us. Hey, good deal.
That's what I sound like.
You sound different than you do in the Cessna.
I know, right? This has a good microphone. That's why a good sound system.
I was sitting there thinking somebody else was calling out for us. I'm going, dang, we got somebody doing it for us.
So beam the numbers. We go fuel pump. Like I said, gum check. So gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop to go, I'm going to say. I'm not going to do it yet.
Okay.
Now I'm going to bring my power to 15 inches. I'm going to get 10 degrees of flaps below 108.
Okay.
And watch this thing balloon with those flaps. It's just...
Oh, yeah, tail up. It's staying right there.
Yeah, actually, that was pretty good. That's better than I thought. All right, we want 90 now on the descent. Now we're going to turn our base. You can see this goes a lot faster. Everything happens.
Oh, yeah, it's like a lot quicker, too.
Yeah. Tune traffic, 20 Hotel Juliet, turning a right base for 20 John Tune. And we're looking for 80 on the base. Let's see how I'm just doing
John
this.
Tune traffic, Cessna 733 Charlie Sierra, turning right crosswind, runway 20, John Tune.
Now base, we go full flaps.
Okay.
Below 91. And now it's saying, hey man, you're off your altitude. And I'm saying, hey man, I know. And now it's just like a Cessna here. Now since my power's back, I'm going to do a gum check on base, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, full forward.
Okay.
Now I'm going to turn my final. Tune traffic 20 Hotel Juliet, turn to final runway 20 John Tune.
I'm serious, you sound different. You do, I mean, right there you just sounded totally different.
John Tune traffic, Cessna 733 Charlie Sierra, turning right downwind for runway 20 for touch and goes.
Now we're looking for 70 here. So I'm going to pull that power back a little more. Remember, this thing's a glider, so sometimes you got to pull a lot of power back to get it to come down.
Oh, yeah.
500.
Oh, it calls out altitude, that's pretty quick.
Yeah. When you got flaps down, it knows that you're landing at this point. It's just telling you, hey, you're 500 feet above the ground.
Oh.
All right, there's 70. Now I'm using power to keep my descent angle where I want it, and pitch to keep it right around 70. And wait till you see the way this lands. It's fun. Oh, landing light.
Oh, okay.
This thing lands really cool. Alright, so we're going to go power to idle, and check this out, how you round this out. Just look out ahead. That's all the nose up you want, right there. Boom.
Oh man, that is. I mean, that's not much at all.
Nope.
Right base,
Flaps
runway
to take off.
John Tune.
Once the flaps get to take off, we go full power. A lot of right rudder. And just a little back pressure when we get to about, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Docile, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's not bad at all. I mean, it's just, it seems like it'll be more natural.
Yeah, I actually think it's easier to land than a Cessna. Maybe you saw how soft I put it down. I wasn't even trying. Like,
sheesh.
That was just easy.
John Tune traffic, Cessna 733 Charlie Sierra.
Urge.
Final, runway 20, John Tune.
Yeah. Okay.
Turn right.
All right. Well.
Hopefully they'll go that way.
Yeah. All right, we're 500 feet up, flaps up, and I'm going to turn my crosswind pretty soon. And actually, I'm going to give you the airplane.
Okay.
Your airplane. All right, and you can get the nose about to the horizon for the climb. That's pretty good. And you got her.
Alrighty. John Tune traffic 20 Hotel Juliet's turning crosswind for runway 20, John Tune.
Now the trick here is once you're in the pattern, you don't need to touch the prop lever. You can leave it full forward.
Leave it full forward? Okay.
Yep. You just bring your throttle back to about 20 inches, 18 to 20 inches for the downwind.
Behind the Cessna, and we're going to be westbound.
Yeah, so we got to have our flaps down right around now to take off. Yep. And you're already going to turn your base too. Now let's about 15 inches.
Okay.
John Tune, Cessna 733 Charlie Sierra,
You're
turning
getting
right
slow.
crosswind, runway 20, John Tune.
80 on the base.
Okay. John Tune traffic, 20 Hotel Juliet is turning base runway 20, John Tune.
There you go. Yeah, so things happen quick, but...
Oh yeah, they come in real fast.
Yep. couple times around, you'll get into the flow of it. It takes a little...
John Tune, this is 3 Mike taxi.
All right, and on base, below your white arc, and we'll get our full flaps in on base.
John Tune.
Full flaps down.
That's a 733.
Jump check again. Gas.
Right downwind runway 20, John Tune.
Full forward, undercarriage is down, prop is full.
You got it. Now we're looking for 80.
80, okay.
Have to get that nose down to get the speed up, not the throttle. There you go.
Nose down.
I'm gonna...
Yeah, it's different, definitely.
Yeah.
John Tune traffic, 20 Hotel Juliet is turning final for runway 20, touch and go, John Tune.
There you go. Now work the throttle to keep you on your glide path. So work for white.
300 Zulu is a right turn out to the west.
Okay, now we're going 70, right?
We want to be at 70, and we want to lose some altitude here. So we'll pull our power back to get lower, and we'll pitch for 70.
500.
There you go. There you could probably ease a little power back in because we're sinking fast, right?
Oh yeah.
There you go. You see how effective the flaps are in this thing. They just...
Oh yeah, they definitely slow you down like quick.
They do the job. Getting a little low.
Okay.
John Tune traffic,
there we go.
33 Charlie Sierra, turning right base, runway 20.
There you go. Power for altitude, pitch for airspeed. You're getting low, add power. There you go. So I want you to get used to really working that throttle. Just be very active with it.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. And we're still coming down, right about 70, looking good. You can start easing that power to idle now that we got the runway made.
Traffic, Cessna 733 Charlie.
Now round it out real easy.
I have the traffic in sight.
Just a little more, 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 a little. Right there. Yeah, that is how you land the diamond.
Bam, baby, first time.
Yeah.
Right rudder, right rudder.
There you go. Yep. Flaps to takeoff.
Flaps to takeoff. Trim back to takeoff.
Nope. No, don't worry about the trim.
Don't worry about it?
Full throttle. Yep.
Okay.
Right rudder. Lots of right rudder. Lots of right rudder. More right rudder. There you go. More right rudder. That's it.
Bam. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's what I... First landing, total greaser right there. How about that? I didn't even know we landed.
So, 80 on the base, 100 on the downwind.
Yep.
80 on the base.
Yep.
And 70 on the final.
That's correct.
Okay.
And you should be at 90 as you start.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Remember, don't get distracted by that crap.
Yeah, we don't see it anyway. It's off to our right.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Yep, and 90 is what you want to be when you bring your power to 15 inches and you get your first notch of flaps down.
Yep.
So you want to be at 90.
Okay.
Catch on the flaps up.
Bam. I'm telling you, I'm happy. I'm happy.
That's how you do a landing in the diamond. That was pretty cool.
John 2 traffic, 20 Hotel Juliet is turning crosswind, runway 20, John 2.
Man, that was a greaser.
I'm telling you, I mean, that was a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be just, you know, holy crap.
Yeah,
I mean, you're right. I mean, you don't have to put much feet into these to be able to get it.
Nope. The trick is getting your speed right where you want it. If your speed's where you want it, it lands itself. I mean,
oh, yeah.
You come
Very
in,
good.
You come in at 70 like you're supposed to, it's nice and easy. There you go.
Myself up a little bit.
Yep. Watch that speed, don't get slow.
This is 3 Mike going downwind, runway 20.
Pitch for speed, right?
Yep.
There you go.
There we go. I'm trying to see, I got that sun glaring off that thing. I'm trying to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Traffic,
trying to see that speed.
3 Charlie Sierra, turning final, runway 20. I have traffic in sight.
All right, you got it. And this one, just let her come down. Now round it out, round it out, round it out. Hold her off just a little. Not bad. You really don't go like nose up in this. That's the one thing you don't want to do, but that was good. That's it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you definitely got to be on the rudder after the landing too.
Oh yeah.
It wants to, you know why? It's a free-castering nose wheel, so it wants to...
lifting from the ramp, be a 2-0 parallel takeoff with a left turnout. And
definitely different, I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah. Oh, 5 hours in this, or 6 hours, something like that, you're gonna be feeling really good about it though.
I mean, I don't feel bad on the landings right now. It's definitely that I need to get that approach down. That approach is going to be the big thing. Get those speeds up. Because I mean, with the Cessna, I'm just boom.
We'll stop here and just do our after landing and call clear the runway.
Okay. John Tune traffic 20 Hotel Juliet is clear the active. Taxi into parking, John Tune. Okay, after checklist, when he flaps up.
Yep, you got to
landing lights off.
Let's actually pull out our checklist and read it. Especially when you're learning a new airplane, it's always good to do everything by the checklist, so you know what this airplane is like.
Mike's turning base, runway
cruise landing. After landing. Flaps up.
There you go.
Speedo heat off, which is off. Fuel pump off. Alternate air off. That's off. Lights as required, mixture as required. We need to bring that back a little bit, about halfway.
There you go.
And trim for takeoff.
Courtesy to the next guy.
And XPDR on standby, which should have went on
it should say ground, which is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
John Tune traffic 3 Mike.
And we're ready.
Turning final, runway 20.
That was a good flight.
John Tune traffic 271.
Thank you, Pete. You're awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. You make it easy, man. I just have to sit here and tell you stuff, and
I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is absolutely just awesome flying this plane. I love flying this aircraft.
Yeah, it's nice. So I said to Jesse, it's like a toy, but like a good toy. You know?
Oh yeah, because I mean, I want to try to do. I was wondering. You tell me what you think. Is this a good plane to take out? Have you ever been out to Mike 91?
John Tune traffic.
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Right crossway.
You're saying Mike
Cannon
93.
Mike 93. Yeah.
Yep, I have. This should. Yeah, you can do a good short field in this. You might have to practice your short field landings in it.
Okay.
Before you do it, because it won't land quite as short as easily as a Cessna will.
Because I was thinking, I looked at the specs on it, and they're showing like it's got a 3,000 foot runway, which I know that gives us plenty of length on there compared to what it says for the plane itself.
Correct.
But that'll give me good practice on that because Cleburne has actually got a 3,000 foot runway.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I checked up on it. I've already been my specs on it and everything else on that airport. I've been checking it out.
Yep. Yeah, just practice some short field landings in it, and before you do anything like that, and we'll do that. I'll run those with you. But yeah, if you get some short field landings in, I don't see why that would be an issue.
Yeah, I want to make sure, like I said, I mean, it's going to be a great trip. I'm actually looking really forward to doing it.
John Tune traffic bearing 2710.
That's a big thing.
Runway 20, John Tune.
John Tune traffic. System 733 Charlie Sierra, number 2 behind the Baron, runway 20. John Tune.
It's funny, when I first saw these airplanes when they came out, I didn't like the way they looked, and I don't know what it was. I was like, they're just weird, you know. Made of composite plastic, you know, what a piece of junk. And then
find out they fly. I mean, they fly really good.
It's awesome. It's a cool machine.
I mean, I was surprised when we took off how light it was. I think that's why that tail wants to do that, is because it's really, really light.
And what it is people tend to, they transition into this from a Cessna, right? And a Cessna's like you're landing a pickup truck, you know?
Yeah.
And this is like you're landing a little Porsche or something, you know, it just kind of, you know, everything's real sensitive and real.
John Tune traffic 3 Mike.
If you point it this way, it goes that way, you know?
20.
Oh, I'll tell you, I told Jody when I left the house, I said, I just want to let you know and be prepared and forgive me now, but I'm going to be super excited when I get home. I said, I'm just going to tell you now, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, this was good.
Yeah. Yep.
John Tune traffic, King Air, 2 Papa Yankees.
It's a cool plane.
Northwest.
Oh, I mean, this is absolutely just, I love this plane. This is the one I definitely want to get out and do some flights in.
Yeah. We'll park in that spot.
Yeah, you got a Baron?
Yeah, just over there. I'm going to swing out just a little bit just so I get used to this.
And a Piper.
I love this baby. This is just absolutely amazing.
Baron 271 Sierra's 1.5 mile final for runway 20.
John Tune traffic.
Yeah, you got the hang taxi in it?
Downwind.
Oh yeah, nothing to it now.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, King Air 2 Papa Yank will enter on a 45 to a left downwind for runway 20 and try to melt into the traffic pattern.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Good luck on that one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Been fun, been real. So there you go. Thanks to Pete for taking us up.
Final here. We're
and definitely enjoyed it. See ya.
Until next time.
Until next time.